Welcome to Comlink Satellite Service. You have selected Faster Than Light Newsfeed.
One of Comlink's most watched offerings, the Sci-Fi Channel, celebrated its first anniversary 150 years ago today. Launched on September 24th, 1992, with the airing of the retro cat classic Star Wars, Sci-Fi has gone on to become a global favorite. All of us at Comlink extend our heartfelt anniversary wishes.
Hello, I'm Mike Jerrick. Some of you know me as the host of Sci-Fi Buzz, but tonight I'm here on behalf of the Sci-Fi Channel to join you in celebrating our first anniversary.
I'm Carrie Fisher, and you're watching the Sci-Fi Channel Anniversary Special.
Can you believe it's been 1 year? 1 year of experiencing together the breathtaking reach of human imagination, with programs that celebrate the possible, the impossible, and just about everything else in between. The human imagination, what are the limits of a force powerful enough to create all of this? We're at the Liberty Science Center in New Jersey. Boy, what a great place. It's a place to explore and play and learn at the frontiers of what we know, or maybe be inspired to take a small step into what we don't know. It's a place that reflects much of what we're about here at the Sci-Fi Channel. Ooh, watch this. Always wanted to own my own planet. Isn't that great? Ooh, there it goes. It's a unique place. It's a state of mind that propels us into the realm of imagination, a realm stretching into infinity, limited only by creativity, ingenuity, and invention.
When you look at the vastness of space, you wonder, how do I fit into all of this?
Space as a metaphor, as a symbol, and space in reality, I think have captured the imagination of our whole generation.
Through science, it's actually possible to find out some of the answers of those questions.
Now, before we started beaming you wonderful shows here on the Sci-Fi Channel, we were just an idea, just an imagining.
But if there was a cable channel that explored all the worlds of our imagination, science fiction, fantasy, and thrillers. The future is now.
Then we were created as a very special place, a singularity, guaranteed to find a galaxy of supernova sci-fi entertainment. The Big Bang was just the beginning. It heralded a new dimension in the sci-fi universe. We've taken you on an intergalactic journey across light years. We've shown you old favorites, classic movies and series, some no one had seen in a long, long time.
What kind of planet is this?
We've launched new shows and specials, and amazingly enough, it was and is available to you around the atomic clock 24 hours a day. If it's sci-fi, we bring it to you. We give you that special setting, that special care, that special attitude. And judging by your response, you love it.
They may be normal when they start watching it, but they're not when they're done.
We're talking insane TV watching.
This is Sylvester Stallone, and I'm wishing you a happy anniversary to the Sci-Fi Channel.
I think it's fantastic.
Happy first anniversary, Sci-Fi Channel.
Hi, I'm Terry Hatcher. Happy anniversary, Sci-Fi Channel.
It's really exciting that there's a Sci-Fi Channel.
I think it's great.
This is Fred Ladd, producer of The New Adventures of Gigantor, saying happy anniversary, Sci-Fi Channel.
It addresses some of the more specific needs in terms of sci-fi that people have.
Hello, this is Jean-Claude Van Damme. Happy anniversary to the Sci-Fi Channel. Oh yeah.
This is Robert Downey Jr. from Heart and Souls. I'd like to say happy anniversary to Sci-Fi Channel.
Happy anniversary, Sci-Fi Channel!
We've been in orbit for a year now, and nowhere on this planet or any other can you find such a wide and varied collection of all the worlds of science fiction as you can right here on the Sci-Fi Channel.
Don't believe a word they said.
Let's travel back in time and revisit the highlights of the past year. Dune, Alfred Hitchcock Presents, Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, Creature from the Black Lagoon, Fahrenheit 451, War of the Worlds, Alien Nation, Flash Gordon, Robotech, Night Gallery, Planet of the Apes, Time Tunnel, Frankenstein.
It's alive!
The Prisoner, Homewrecker, Doctor Who, The Empire Strikes Back, Lost in Space, Doppelganger, Buck Rogers, Battlestar Galactica.
There is no other destination.
We'll continue to venture beyond the familiar to present the worlds of science fact and science fiction for you with our ongoing original series and specials like Inside Space,
If I challenged you to a game of virtual reality war, we could both arm ourselves with data gloves and head mounts, plug into a virtual world and fight it out in cyberspace. But what if the playing field was a real battlefield and the target was real flesh and blood?
March 18th, 2010. U.S. losses in the Pandora sector have now exceeded 100,000. Citing the extensive human casualties, the president mobilized the RBUs, Robot Backup Units, to engage the enemy. Worldwide protests by human rights groups continue to pour into Washington.
Sci-Fi Buzz, my personal favorite.
All the classic abduction cases talk about they can't get to his gun, paralysis, they're just like robots. We have to give our soldiers something that overrides that.
And speaking of TV, did you see last week's issue of TV Guide? What are these people thinking? It's their out-of-this-world summer sci-fi issue. You know what's missing? Sci-Fi Buzz is not mentioned at all. Hey, folks at TV Guide, wake up! Or Dr. Rule's Mysteries from Beyond the Other Dominion.
Welcome once again, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, to Mysteries from Beyond the Other Dominion. I'm your host, Dr. Franklin Rule, and today we're going to investigate ancient Japanese astronauts, reveal facts about the ghost girl of White Rock Lake,
and of course FTL Newsfeed.
Welcome to Comlink, 13 July, 2143.
The chorus of Clone Free Will has reached the Elvis Presley clones who work Las Vegas. They've started doing songs not in the King's original repertoire. One Elvis was booed off a casino stage when he sang the retro camp classic, Achy Breaky Heart.
Now, some of you may have been here since our channel lifted off, but for those of you who linked up with us later on, let's select random access for a quick sampling.
Good evening.
This is Robert Townsend. Happy anniversary, Sci-Fi Channel!
Happy anniversary to the Sci-Fi Channel. A year.
You know, science fiction is a state of mind. Heightened reality, altered reality, virtual reality, and the Sci-Fi Channel has it all. Monsters and elves. Oh, speaking of monsters, look at my face. Space and time travel. Themes for science fiction stretch to infinity. Now, we select the most spectacular for our specials and our festivals. Then we add in exciting hosts from the worlds of science fiction, television, and movie making. I'm going to search our database to give you a sampling of the incredible things we've shown you over the past year. One of my favorite specials of the past year involved a man some say is the scariest man in the movie world, George Romero. So find a hand to hold, preferably one with a person attached, and take a look.
It has been established that persons who have recently died have been returning to life and committing acts of murder.
They're coming to get you, Barbara.
Well, zombies have always been my favorite critters. They're my favorite monsters because they're sort of the blue-collar monsters.
In the past year, we went through a time warp to find the beginnings of some of your favorites. June Lockhart, Roddy McDowell, and others were our hosts for what we discovered.
Planet of the Apes, The Immortal, Kolchak the Night Stalker, and Lost in Space. Now, some of you grew up with these shows. Some of you may be just discovering them for the first time here on the Sci-Fi Channel. Even today, these shows continue to spark our imaginations and evoke our sense of wonder.
To play a chimpanzee is an incredible challenge because, not that you're playing a chimpanzee, because actually the qualities, it's a half-evolved chimp on the way to human, but the qualities are all human. The thing is to be able to transmit the acting intent through all that appliance.
Did you ever have a recurring nightmare? No matter how swiftly you try to escape destruction, it always reappears directly in front of you.
I don't understand, sir. Humans are laborers, farmers, and servants.
A continuing favorite is the Sci-Fi Series Collection, a rare selection of series featuring interviews with series creators, directors, writers, and stars.
Almost after every shot, there was an enormous amount of touching up because there was a tendency for the makeup apparently to show cracks or to reveal itself.
The scripts would come down from the producer's office. We would say, well, how do we fix it?
Well, some of it's science fiction, and some of it is suspense, and some of it is horror, and some of it is... we always like to think of it as a little O. Henry, too, with the twist endings. We like to always come up with some big surprise.
Before the Honda, there was Godzilla. Before the Toyota, there was Mothra. But over the years, the Japanese have gotten as sophisticated in animation as they are in auto manufacturing. Monsters have frightened and fascinated us since the beginning of time. We found enough unforgettable creatures to bring you an entire month of entertainment. Christopher Lee kept the body count.
I'm Christopher Lee, and it's my pleasure to chill you with a series of classic monster movies here on the Sci-Fi Channel.
We also brought you all the excitement of the unique and fascinating series, The Prisoner, in a breathtaking marathon of all 17 episodes, hosted by Harlan Ellison.
Good morning, kiddies. Can you say paranoia? I knew you could. Welcome to the 17-episode Prisoner Marathon. And why have they asked me to be your host instead of somebody proper? Because I'm the only one who will not try to put any arcane meaning into this series.
I will not be pushed, filed, stamped, indexed, briefed, debriefed, or numbered. I will not be pushed, filed, stamped, indexed, briefed, debriefed, or numbered. My life is my own.
Dune was a mammoth undertaking, but nowhere was it more of an epic than here on the Sci-Fi Channel, where we presented it in its 4-hour expanded version.
Long live the fighters! He who controls the spice controls the universe. I will kill you.
Fans of The Incredible Hulk and Spider-Man enjoyed our mighty Marvel Marathon, hosted by Marvel writer and editor Stan Lee.
Years ago, every guy would have liked to have been Errol Flynn or John Wayne, or today you'd like to be Arnold Schwarzenegger, and you'd certainly like to be somebody like the Hulk. Somebody gets you angry, and you can suddenly pop out of your shirt, have shoulders like that, and scare the hell out of them.
The brightest nova in the Sci-Fi Channel galaxy was the Star Wars trilogy. All 3 modern classics were shown together for the first time right here on the Sci-Fi Channel. And they were hosted by Princess Leia herself, Carrie Fisher.
If this looks familiar to you, then you've come to the right place. Hello, I'm Carrie Fisher, and I'd like to welcome you to the Sci-Fi Channel's very special showing of the Star Wars trilogy. But I don't want to do it as a hologram. Much better.
I must be allowed to speak.
It is useless to resist.
fun you have, I would say.
Young fool. We'll pause for a minute while we replenish our memory banks with data about the future of the Sci-Fi Channel.
Happy anniversary, Sci-Fi Channel.
Hi, I'm Tim Burton, and happy first anniversary to the Sci-Fi Channel.
Hey, watch this battle of the superstars, okay? Michael Jerrick against Michael Jordan right here. Watch this. This guy, I picked him right out of his sneakers. No, I can't even get rid of the ball. Look at that. Oh, it's out of the arena. He must have fouled me, though, because I always make my shot. Okay. I know, it's only a state of mind. But virtual reality is the future. At the present, it's in its early development stages, but everybody's very excited about it. I know I am. But the applications, what could they possibly be? Well, everything from intricate brain surgery to sensory entertainment. I'm looking forward to that. It will all be so sophisticated, we won't be able to imagine it. But it's all part of the future. And what's to come as a place on the Sci-Fi Channel. We'll be taking advantage of opportunities on the cutting edge, exploring new technologies like computer email, which will allow you to link up directly to the Sci-Fi Channel. So if you need something from me, just email me. And for a continuing look into the future, make sure you always check out the FTL news feed. You think our world today is spinning with exciting changes. What do you see what's going to happen 150 years from today?
More than 3 billion people trapped on Earth are reacting to Rilo 7's imminent arrival in different ways. Many are turning to traditional religion, while the Gogglehead cult, which worships the asteroid, is growing in numbers every day. Others are simply losing themselves in the VR net.
And futurism is the creative force behind the Sci-Fi Channel's planetary premiere movies.
Perimeter's broken.
Well, if that were true, then don't you think the people in the government would know about it?
They do.
So this is some sort of cosmic Watergate.
Over here, sir!
We have contact.
We don't know who they are or how to stop them.
5.5 billion people out there, and you picked me. Why? Why? Stick to the script. Surprise.
I don't want you to mention this to anyone else.
Are we keeping secrets from the secret keepers now?
Preacher on black. Okay, ready, everyone? And action.
Stealing evidence. I hope you realize my career is now officially over.
Wouldn't worry about it, Mac. Neither one of us will have to come through this alive.
You couldn't pull the trigger, could you?
Go ahead, Mac, do it! Do it, Mac! Do it!
We're trying to create an in-depth picture of what some sort of psychological, physiological, neurological laboratory of 50 years' time.
Those flying objects, that's just energy exploding. In Nikki's case, the force is doubled, and I'm sure it's because of her dead twin.
Good morning.
What have the Russians been up to in sci-fi? Find out when we present the unusual miniseries Visitor from the Future, coming up later this year. Find gems from television's past with the first episodes of your favorite series in the second annual Pilot Playhouse. Be the first to see the pilots for Quantum Leap, Beauty and the Beast, and The Incredible Hulk.
The Hulk's no joke. He's real, and he's a killer.
One end of this string represents your birth. The other end, your death. You tie the ends together, and your life is a loop. Therefore, leaping from one point in the string to another
would move you backward or forward within your own lifetime.
Which is our project, Quantum Leap.
Vincent, your secret is safe with me. I would never betray your trust.
I know. I knew that from the beginning.
We'll commemorate the 25th anniversary of that giant leap for mankind, the first moon landing.
That's one small
step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
And explore new worlds with a Star Trek festival. There are two upcoming events I'm very excited about. We'll present the first Sci-Fi Channel award show, where you'll pick the year's best.
You think you don't care about awards. You're kidding yourself, huh?
Plus, you, the viewer, will choose your very favorite science fiction films as we inaugurate the Sci-Fi Hall of Fame.
I'm science fiction writer G. Harry Stein. Happy anniversary, Sci-Fi Channel.
I'm Carrie Fisher, wishing the Sci-Fi Channel a happy anniversary.
The Sci-Fi Channel covers the entire spectrum of science fiction and beyond. Some thought-provoking, some hair-raising. Here, just scan some of these great options that are coming up.
I have very good hearing.
Al? Annie, they were just here.
The Twilight Zone.
Day or night, you can always find your favorite shows here on the Sci-Fi Channel. We've only just begun our exploration of the sci-fi universe, so please join us as our incredible journey continues right here on the Sci-Fi Channel. We'll see you in the future.